Hello everyone, Divine Feminine Empress 444 here to do a collective read. Decks have already been shuffled. We're going to pick up the energy of the collective. I hope everybody's doing really well tonight. Please remember to use your discernment while watching this video or while you're on this live, whichever one fits for your situation here. I hope everybody's doing really good today, seriously. The weather kind of started out bad here, and then it got really sunny and bright. So that was a good thing. Let's peek into the energy of the collective. We have rejected. We have legal matters, divorce, property, criminal, paternity, child support, traffic tickets. They have I love you. I miss you. Let's get some more for the collective. What's in the current energy of the collective? Strength. We have the Two of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Five of Swords, Knight of Swords. Let me move these up so you guys can see them. Page of Swords, the Star. We have the Nine of Cups, and then we have the Ten of Wands came out as well. Okay. So, current energy of the collective. You're rejecting something here. Somebody, and this is the way I'm seeing it with the rejected, legal matter, I miss you, and I love you, right? This could be somebody that you had a commitment with in the past, I'm called to say. I feel like you're turning your back on this person, and I don't feel like it's I don't feel like it's let me not speak ahead. Let me just go with the flow here. Okay. I don't want to jump the gun because I try to read it down through first, but I'm definitely feeling an energy. We'll just see if it goes with it. But what I'm seeing here is it's like you're rejecting this person. This person could be experiencing some kind of like legal issues here. And maybe you're not aware of that, I'm called to say. With this strength card here, I'm getting you're somebody who is becoming very balanced, right? And I'm getting from this card today, I get it. When I see strength, sometimes it'll show up differently depending on how the cards are laid out. What I'm seeing today is like you being balanced and like taming the inner you, right? So it's like showing me, in other words, like maybe in the past, you would have reacted if this person tried to approach you, right? Um, Maybe like very defensive or like wanting to argue back, or you know what I'm saying? Because you'd be like, how dare you come towards me, right? And act like nothing happened. But I'm seeing you more balanced, like you're just kind of turning your back. Not really yeah, not feeding into it, I want to say. I feel like here with this Two of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles, I feel like this was a really hard decision for you. This because you are someone who possibly sat inside your emotions, right? But with this Ace of Pentacles, I feel like you're, I just heard I'm fucking tired, right? I'm tired of dealing with this shit. I'm tired of hearing about this past person. I feel like you're finally getting to that point where you're at your wit's end, which is a good thing, right? And I feel like you're really focusing on your abundance now and how you're going to manifest. hmm I definitely see that usually when that happens, right? When we decide that we're going to focus on moving forward, that's when conflict comes, right? That's when um, people from the past start to show up, right? Because it's almost like a test, okay? With this Knight of Swords energy, I feel like you're really driven, right? You're somebody who is, I don't want to say defensive because I'm telling you, this is what I was seeing. It was like somebody approaching you from the past and you just being like totally numb to it. That's what I'm getting. But I feel like it's because you're deciding to be like focus more on where you're going. Absolutely. With this Page of Swords, some kind of new idea here. I'm telling you, it's like you're wanting to learn, you're wanting to like communicate with people. You could have possibly like learned something and now you're like teaching or um you've gained a lot of knowledge about something here. And I feel like you want to be able to share that. hmm With the star, I feel like whoever I'm speaking to, this part's not going to be probably for everyone. Pardon me. But this is definitely for a few of you. Um, 17 is very significant as well. But I'm definitely seeing star, right? So it's like you teaching, being seen in the spotlight. So this could be online, this could be in your community. Maybe you're a spiritual speaker, something of that sort, or wanting to be. hmm With this Nine of Cups, I feel like it's because you're learning to pour into yourself, right? I just heard it's like you put up a barrier around yourself. Yeah, this is good energy. hmm I feel like you also have a lot of gratitude. Um, Understanding that everything that you went through wasn't in vain, right? You learned a lot, and this is going to take you to the next level. You ever go through your healing process, right? And at first it's monotonous, right? You're sad. You're always like, oh my God, is this ever going to end? I'm tired of feeling this way. And then you get to a point where you're like, man, I'm glad I went through the things I went through because, man, it taught me so much. If you're not there yet, you will get there. I promise you. And it's refreshing. Yeah. At least it wasn't for nothing, right? It helps to guide you towards your purpose. Whatever pain it is that you went through, I am called to say this. This is how you know what your purpose is. Whatever pain that you experienced and possibly experienced over and over again, that is something that within that is where you find your purpose. hmm And also, again, I touched about on yesterday. It's like finding something that you lose track of time doing, right? When you're doing it, you lose track of time because you enjoy it so much. That's when you know you're headed in the right direction. Also, repeating numbers when you start seeing that quite a bit again. Um, it's like spirit trying to show you that you're on the right path. Mhm. With this 10 of wands, it was like I'm definitely getting like you're gung ho, right? You're game for the extra task. There's something here that you're learning, you picked up, but you're willing to like push forward to get to the good part. I just heard. I just heard that song. Let's get to the good part. Yeah, it's like I know it's hard and it's a lot going on right now, but it's worth it, right? It's worth it. Because then I'm going to finally be able to let all these down. Thank you, Spirit. Hello there. Let's get some more for the collective. Yeah, Empress. That's what I'm talking about. And look, the Empress landed on the Star and the Nine of Cups. And the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. And Judgment. You're calling Judgment. Yes, absolutely. I love it. You went through a rebirth. You're turning into this Empress. Male or female, it doesn't matter. Take it how it resonates for you. But what that is for some of you, this is showing up as being able to be a better parent, right? Because you're not so exhausted and stressed out from the past people that you were dealing with, right? Finding a new job because maybe your old job was stressing you out so much, right? It's a lot of growth. New ideas. Absolutely. The Hangman. This this healing process, right? It's not pretty. It's not fun. I love when people try to like make it sound like going through a spiritual awakening is so beautiful and it's so lovely. No, it's not. It's painful, right? And then we have to see parts of like things other people have done to us, and then not to mention things that we've done to ourselves, right? But well worth it. And I feel like that's what it is. You're taking this pause, right? You could have been, I'm definitely getting something here about starting something and then kind of getting distracted at some point. And don't feel like that was for nothing because I feel like you've been kind of hidden away again for a little while to gain more knowledge. Yeah, more enlightened. Thank you, Spirit. Give me something more for the collective. The Hierophant. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, it's like you've learned more. You've picked up more information. You hold keys. It's like you're going to be seen by a crowd. Mhm. That's for someone. You hold a lot of wisdom. Queen of Wands. And look at you. You could have been somebody in the past who maybe you weren't so confident, right? Maybe you weren't mm, you wouldn't have been a chance taker, I'm called to say. Like you wouldn't have took chances. And I feel like now you're ready. For someone here, you could have like a black cat. Mm, yeah. Four of Wands. Yeah, it's somebody here's one of you are doing something within your community here. Some kind of celebration. I just heard a grand reopening, a grand opening. Mm. Okay, Spirit. Eight of Wands. Yeah, things are about to start happening really fast here. Um, Air travel. That's crazy. Spirit really made me pay attention to that on the card where it says air travel. So again, you could be doing something on the internet for someone here. Hmm. A lot of changes, rapid movement forward, a lot of communication. Knight of Cups. Mm. I'm getting this I'm getting this energy of like someone here trying to like charm, right? Charm you. Some kind of proposal. Let's see who this person is. You're not even paying attention to this person. You're working hard, trying to think, right? Develop your skills. Go towards your passion. I feel like you're not really paying attention to whoever this person is. Spirit, who is this person? Is this a past person? Yeah, you're not paying attention because you're balanced. You're being very patient. It's like not wanting anyone. This could be for, I think Spirit's trying to tell me, for someone here, this could be a past person, like we've seen here, or this could be somebody new coming towards you in that past person's energy, same kind of energy, right? But you're balanced. I feel like you've learned to do things in moderation. You're not somebody that's just going to jump into like something silly, right? Not hop in the sack with somebody just because they tell you you're beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Or handsome, whatever have you. Um, Understanding that your energy is very sacred. hmm Yeah, the hermit. You went within, right? And you understand that not everybody deserves your light. Not everybody deserves your energy. Just because people come seeking for you doesn't mean that you're readily available. Thank you, Spirit. Three of Swords. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, guys, if you get a chance to. It's greatly appreciated. Also, if you're interested in a personal reading, everything you need is inside my description box. This is a collective reading again. So if this helps you, though, and you can trust that Spirit guided you to this, then just trust that. But if you are interested in a personal reading, you can look inside my description box. Um, yeah, it's like you're not willing to go through that again, right? That heartbreak, pain, sorrow. It's like you now know that part of that is our responsibility, right? To protect our own hearts, right? The Lovers, absolutely. It's like you want to find your true match, right? And not settling for just anything to feel just a touch of love, right? It's like a lot of the times, and even myself, if I can look back to different relationships that I was in, it's like, just kind of accepting, right? Because we want to feel that, because maybe we were starved of that, right? At some point. hmm Yeah. Give me something more. The Moon. Yeah, things have been revealed to you. This is no longer an illusion to you anymore, right? Everything has been shown to you. You're now using your intuition. I'm getting here for someone here too. You could have really struggled with like massive anxiety. And I'm called to say that you lately you've been feeling that kind of uplifting and go like moving away from that. Kudos to you. You're learning to control it. King of Cups. Yes, because you become emotionally balanced. hmm And whoever I'm speaking to, it's because you were always very empathetic, right? But now understanding that we can help people, right? To a degree. You can't do everything for someone. You can't force someone to want to have something better either, right? And knowing that you can be compassionate towards them, right? But you have to take care of you. Your emotions are intact. Thank you, Spirit. Justice in reverse. So, oh, I'm sorry that I'm laughing, but it's like, whoever this person is, they feel that it's unfair. This is crazy to me. They feel that it's unfair that you're healing. You were supposed to like feel punished. You were supposed to feel that you didn't amount to anything, that you weren't important, right? This is somebody who really thought you were going to crumble. Two of Cups. Mm-mm-mm. It's like if you look at this card, right? Let me put it closer. See how this person here is like willingly trying to give the cup, right? And then this person here is kind of like hesitating. Yeah. Page of Cups. Yeah. It's like you're not willing to accept fishy offers. People with false hopes, false dreams. Like, no, we're not doing that. Mm-mm. That dreamer mentality, right? That, oh, I love you. I want to be with you for the rest of my life. And they've only known you for like 3 fucking days. They don't know what you look like in the morning. They don't know, what kind of attitude you have. That, you know what I'm saying? But then right away, giving you false hope, right? Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. You are going towards the Ten of Pentacles, right? You don't know who your person is, but you know that there's somebody there. You know that somebody's coming. And even, I always say, I'm like, even if somebody doesn't, then they just don't. Like, be content with ourselves, right? Yeah, the Nine of Wands. It's like, these people really tried to test your faith to see if you could budge, right? While you were going through your healing process, I'm getting like multiple people could have tried to like come towards you and, you know, mess with you, like throw you off your path, make you feel like you had nobody. It's crazy because do you realize when you're going through your awakenings, right? It's like, it almost feels like you're the one suffering, right? Because a lot of things are being removed, a lot of things are being taken away, a lot of people, places, things. But in all actuality, it's they're the universe is taking them away to give you what you deserve better. Thank you, Spirit. King of Swords. You're using your head over your heart. You expect truth, someone who's honest, people in general. This could be even in, out with jobs, relationships, anything. I feel like you're standing in your power. Hmm. For sure. And not willing to accept the bare minimum. Three of Pentacles. Finding people with like minds, right? Building together. You're only going to communicate with people and invest in people who have the same mindset as you, same goals. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. See, in the past here, it was like, that's why I say, Okay, so I'm called to say this. I had this discussion the other day. The only difference between an empath and a narcissist is that the narcissist wants to hurt people the same way they hurt. An empath is someone who, because they were hurt, they don't want people to suffer the same way. But both people are broken, and that causes a trauma bond. So it's like somebody who you're broken, right? And somebody who's even more broken trying to, hold on to you. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah. Six of Pentacles. Mm-mm-mm. It's like starving. I just heard starving for attention, starving for breadcrumbs. hmm And I am called to say, forgive yourself for that, right? Sometimes it's hard to face that's exactly what we did. You know what I mean? It's like accepting the bare minimum. And I always looked at that like, damn, if I seen someone else being treated like that, I would never allow someone to do that to someone else. Not without saying anything, right? So why would I allow someone to do that to me? I'm just as important, right? And that's how you should feel, collective. Four Swords, yes. I feel like this was time for you to see some truths. I watched this movie and I can't remember the name of it, but it was, maybe somebody here knows. It was Bruce Willis and I think Michelle Pfeiffer, and they were married and they had two children. It's one of my favorite movies too. I just can't think of the name of it. Um, but in that story, The Story of Us, it's called. I love that movie. If you ever get a chance to watch it, watch it. Um, and they're getting ready to separate. They're getting ready to go through a divorce, but they haven't told their children yet. And in the one scene, they're in the bed, right? And that's what this just reminded me of, but by yourself, right? Instead of with your partner. It's like really facing, they called it okay, let me go back. I'm sorry. I'm overthinking. So in the story of Us, they're in the bed and it's like he's laying on his side and she's laying on her side and his parents are like showing up with him and her parents are showing up as him. So it's almost like a depiction of we are our parents, right? We are a part of our parents. And at the one scene, he says, "We don't have a pea in our bed. We have a fucking watermelon," right? And so it's almost like you had to take a step back and realize some truths about yourself as well. Sometimes we don't want to hear that. Thank you, Spirit. It's a good movie, though. I really like that movie. The World card. Yeah. You are highly protected. I have to say this. Whoever you are, um, you're becoming in alignment, right? The universe really has put a shield of protection